Marcus Aurelius was one of the good 5 emperors of Rome. He was also a firm follower of Epictetus' school of Stoicism. He was an author of the book Meditations, with journal style writing. He talked about his day-to-day life as a Stoic, as an emperor, and his thoughts throughout the war of Rome and the plagues that hit Rome. In his early days, his father passed away, and he was raised by his grandfather, who was a 2 times council member, which is basically a senate, and a prefect. At the age of 17, Marcus and another young man who was named Lucius Verus was adopted by who was the current emperor of Rome, Antonius Pius, which marked Marcus for the throne, but he would not become emperor until he was 40. So in those 20 years, he spent a lot of time learning public speaking from his teacher Frodo, and he also learned he spent a lot of time in Epictetus' school of Stoicism to hone his mind and his thoughts. In 161, Antonius Pius died, and Marcus became emperor of Rome, and his adopted brother Verus became co-emperor, which was basically he had all the same merit, but he didn't have the government backing him up. Marcus's favorite field seemed to be law. He passed a lot of laws, some being making the Senate have lesser punishment than the common man. Another being for the slave's benefit, if the master was even contemplating letting him free, then he would be free. The same year Marcus became emperor, the Roman and Parthian Empire began a war. And Roman's response to that was to send Verus, Marcus's younger brother, out into the field as a captain. The war brought back plague, and Marcus's job as leader was to hold together the empire. When Marcus was securing Britain, Egypt, and Spain that were troubled by rebellions, a general who served under Verus by the name of Cassius started spreading rumors that Marcus was dead to try to take the throne for himself. Marcus made peace with the tribes of the north, and he was ready to march on Cassius. But that was until Cassius met his demise when one of his own soldiers took his own life. In 177, Marcus made his only son, Comnenus, co-emperor, and together they resumed the Doblonian War for the Doblonian frontier. I might be pronouncing those wrong. Please correct me in the comments if I am wrong. And in 180, Marcus's death left his only son as emperor. And that concludes Marcus's life. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up. I'll try to find someone more interesting next time. I think Marcus is a little overhyped by history, because I'm looking at most of his stuff, his life, and sure, he was a good emperor, but he was the face of Stoicism, or one of the main faces, but he's just respouting Epictetus's knowledge. But what do I know? I'm just a guy with a camera. I might need to do a deeper dive. If I missed out any crucial parts of Marcus's life, please let me know. And you have a blessed one.